There are three main kinds of men in today's society: the alpha male, the beta male, and the sigma male. The alpha male is the leader of the pack. Everyone looks up to him and wants to be just like him. The beta male is the nice guy who doesn't stand out or cause trouble. There's also the sigma male. The sigma male is the lone wolf. He doesn't always follow the rules set by society. He's quiet and mysterious, and people often get him wrong. Many people also fear him because they don't know how to deal with him. Sigma men are a rare breed that doesn't fit neatly into any category. They are the men who do what they want and live life the way they want. Here are 10 reasons why people fear sigma males. 1. They are a threat to the status quo. Sigma males don't fit into the traditional alpha-beta division. They don't want to compete for social dominance or try to one-up each other in any way. This goes against the way things are and makes people feel uncomfortable. The alpha male is the strong, aggressive type. The sigma male, on the other hand, is the smart, quiet type who doesn't follow social norms. Sigma males don't follow the rules and aren't afraid to question authority or change the way things are. They don't do this to be rebellious. They do it because they want to find out the truth for themselves. They are the ones who ask the tough questions and won't take things for what they seem to be. This can be dangerous for people who are happy to live in the dark. This will also change the traditional balance of power, since sigma males aren't afraid to question those in charge. They don't just do what they're told, which can be a threat to those in charge. 2. They are the experts in manipulation. Sigma males are very good at manipulating people because they are so good at reading them. They know how to get what they want by getting people to do what they want. Even though they don't use manipulation to do bad things, they are sometimes forced to. For example, if an alpha male is causing trouble, a sigma male can usually calm him down without using violence. This is because they know how to make the alpha feel good about himself. They know what buttons to push and what words to say to turn off the alpha. Sigmas are also very good at using techniques that work against them, because they know what people want and how they think. Some people might see this as trickery, but it's really just a deep understanding of how people think and act. One thing that makes sigma males so successful is that they do things like this. They can get what they want without getting violent or using force. The alpha male might use his physical strength to get what he wants, but the sigma male will use his mental strength. They are often called psychological warriors because of this. 3. They are always in control, but from behind the scenes. Sigma males like to stay out of the way, while alpha males are always in the spotlight. They are the ones who make things happen and are usually unseen. Usually, the sigma is the brains behind the operation and makes most of the decisions. They don't mind taking the lead, but they don't need the credit. People can find this very strange because they're not used to seeing someone in power who doesn't want to be noticed. People often think that sigma males are lazy because they aren't always in the lead. But don't get it wrong, the sigma is always in charge. Alpha males are in charge because they are the most dominant and aggressive. Sigma males are in charge because they are the smartest and most calculating. They can see things that most people can't, which they use to their advantage. This lets them stay one step ahead of everyone else while staying out of the way. It's not easy to lead from outside the pack, but sigma males are very good at it. People don't think about it because they can't even think of something like that happening. This is how sigmas run everything while others are busy with alpha leadership. They can use their power without getting people's attention. This gives them a lot of power, which is one reason why people are so scared of them. 4. They are always prepared for the unexpected. Sigma men pay a lot of attention to details and are always ready for anything. They know that at any time, anything can happen. They plan for the worst-case scenario and hope for the best. Some people might think this is paranoia, but it's just that they are very aware of what's going on around them. Sigmas are always aware of where they are and what's going on around them. They love to make plans and get ready for anything. Some people might think this is pessimism, but it's just being realistic. Being pessimistic and being ready are two very different things. Pessimism is a bad way of thinking, while being ready is a good thing. Pessimism will only hold you back, but preparation will help you succeed. They are often called the ultimate survivor because of this. They know how to adapt to any situation, and there is a good chance that they will win. Sigma males are busy getting ready for the future while other people are busy worrying about it. This is one reason why they don't get surprised very often. 5. They don't need anyone's approval. People tend to do what everyone else does, so they often look to other people for approval. This need to be liked can hold people back from living their own lives. Sigma men don't care what other people say about them. They don't care if they are well-liked or popular. Alpha males need to be in charge of the group, but Sigma males can go their own way. People find them very scary because they don't care at all what other people think. It's also one of the reasons they're so successful. They aren't held back by what other people think, and they can do whatever they want. People tend to be afraid of things they don't understand, and this is definitely true of Sigma males. People can be afraid of them because they are hard to understand and very strange. People fear what they can't control, and the Sigma male is not something that can be controlled. You can't put them in a box or figure out what they'll do. The fact that they can't be predicted is both what makes them so dangerous and what makes them so interesting. 6. They are free thinkers. They aren't afraid to come up with their own ideas. Sigma men don't give in to peer pressure or think like everyone else. They don't mind going against the crowd and having their own ideas. This can be scary for people who like to fit in and do what everyone else does. Independent thought is a threat to the status quo because it lets new and different ideas come to the surface. People are more likely to blindly follow those in power when they are afraid to think for themselves. This can make you feel stuck and stop you from being creative. Conformity may be easy, but it's not always a good thing. Sigma males encourage people to think for themselves and to question things that don't make sense. This makes room for new ideas and ways of thinking. Having a herd mentality is dangerous because it makes people stop thinking for themselves. People turn into sheep who follow the leader blindly and without question. People won't be able to think for themselves, which can lead to bad things. They aren't making decisions on their own, so they are more likely to do things that don't make sense. The Sigma male is a reminder that it's important to think for yourself and question authority. 7. They are hard to guess. The Sigma is the kind of person who changes their mind the most. They are hard to understand, and they often do things that no one would expect. This is because they always come up with new ideas. They don't show any emotion on their faces and are very good at hiding how they feel. It's hard to know what they're thinking or feeling because of this. People often think they are cold and heartless because of this poker face. Even though they might not show it, Sigmas have a lot of feelings. They might not show it even when they're happy. They just know how to stay calm when things get tough. You can't predict what a Sigma will do next. Both good and bad things can be said about this. Even though it might be hard to figure out what they mean, that's what makes them so interesting. They always have something new to show you. Even if you think you know someone, they'll still do something that surprises you. Some people are afraid of the Sigma male because they don't know what to expect. They don't know what to think of them. This makes them seem even more mysterious. 8. They have no problem saying what they think. Sigma men are very honest and will tell you exactly what they think, even if it's not what you want to hear. This often causes problems with their bosses. Some people try to make everyone happy, but Sigmas couldn't care less what other people think. They would rather tell you the truth, even if it hurts, than lie to you. This honesty can be harsh at times, but it's always nice to hear. People all over the world are afraid to say what they think. They would rather not say what they think, either because they are afraid of losing their jobs or because they want to fit in. Being the one who says what they think isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Even though this might not make you popular, you will always be respected for it. This is one of the things that sets Sigma men apart from other groups. They aren't afraid to stand up for what they believe in, even if it means going against the crowd. 9. They are frequently perceived as distant and intimidating. Even if Sigmas don't mean to, they often come off as unapproachable and scary. This is because of how they walk and how they use their bodies. They often act like they don't want to be bothered. Even though this seems bad, it's actually a good thing. People are often scared of people who are sure of themselves and in charge. This is why, even if people don't like Sigmas, they are often respected. This makes them hard to talk to, which usually keeps them out of drama and fights. They don't mean to be hard to talk to, but they don't mind if people stay away. Sigma men don't like small talk and would rather be alone. They don't want to talk about things that don't matter to them and think it's a waste of time. They'd rather be by themselves than with people they don't have anything in common with. This can make them seem rude or even lonely, but it's just how they like to spend their time. 10. They have no fear. Sigma men don't mind taking chances or putting themselves out there. People who like to play it safe or are afraid of failing might find this scary. Even though Sigmas may feel fear, they are not afraid to face it. They know that failure is a part of life and aren't afraid to take chances. Sigmas are always ready for anything. They don't shy away from chances because they're afraid of what might happen. They are not afraid of new things or change. This lack of fear is one of the things that helps them get better so fast. They'd always push themselves to their limits, which is something that most people would never do. Because of this, they often do things that other people thought couldn't be done. Sigma men don't like to be confined or limited. They need to feel like they can do what they want. Their worst enemy is staying in one place. They have to be moving forward all the time to feel alive. This need to keep getting better is sometimes seen as an addiction. They are always looking for the next challenge and are never happy until they reach their goals. For a Sigma, life is a journey that never ends. You can always learn something new and do something different. People are afraid of the Sigma male because they are different from everyone else. This can be scary for people who are used to living a less exciting life.